Okay, welcome back for this week's games. Before we start though, I'd be remiss to say rest in peace, Sister Jean.
Yep, rip Sister Jean.
Yeah, I know we joked, when they made the Final Four run, um, about how oh man, she's gonna pass out right there on the floor. And a year later, they didn't go as far in the tournament, so we joked like, oh man, we don't get to see Sister Jean pass out on the floor this year. Um, But unfortunately, she passed out for good. So it's not funny. I don't mean to laugh. Maybe we should cut that out. Just
I
completely.
mean, hey, at least she outlived the queen
Yeah. And Betty White.
and Betty White.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. But rest in peace, Sister Jean.
She was the Chicago Mafia, man.
Yeah. Crazy. Because I woke up to that news this morning and then at work today. Because I'm cleaning out cars. One of the cars that came through had a Loyola Chicago sticker inside the
Oh
rear
wow,
windshield. Like, how crazy is that? I've never seen a Loyola Chicago sticker on a car before.
that's crazy.
Today of all days, it is. But well, anyway, let's go ahead and dive
It
into
was
our
probably her
picks.
car that she got.
You think she drove ever?
I don't know, man. Probably at
I
some
kind of
point in her
picture her in
life,
a horse and buggy.
she's not Amish.
Uh, oh man, my back. Sorry. Okay, well, let's go ahead and dive into our picks here for the fourth time. Um, we have a ring matchup tonight. South Florida at North Texas. I'm excited for this game.
Dude, I think North Texas wins this one.
I do too.
I really do. Like,
Yeah.
there's something about North Texas that they're just quietly sitting there and like not
No
getting
one's
talked
talking
about.
about them at all.
Yeah, nobody's talking about them. And they're one of these teams that I could see kind of being like a Cincinnati from 2021 to where like nobody really talks about them, but they're like sneakily good.
And if they go undefeated and win their conference and get into the playoffs,
They're in
they'll
the
get
playoff.
absolutely demolished.
I don't know. This passing attack that they got, it's more of an air raid style, kind of like Mike Leach, and it's pretty lethal.
Yeah, but
It comes down to who they have to play. That really is the big part of it. And I
I
think
just
I
don't.
think right now, looking at everything, the number 5 seed, still a lot of football to be like left to play.
Yeah, yeah, there really is.
But I think the number 5 seed right now would probably go to either Indiana or I could see Georgia.
Well, Indiana's got a big road test this week. We'll get to that game
Yeah.
in a second.
But I could see Indiana possibly being the 5th seed.
I hope so. I'm not gonna give away my pick yet for that game this week, but we'll talk about that.
Okay.
So we both got North Texas. We also have Rutgers at Washington tonight. I
That a
don't know if you
ranking?
want to talk about this game or not, but
Not
um,
really, because Washington, I feel like, should cover that one easily.
okay. And then we also have Fresno State, Colorado State, but
Yeah.
not a whole lot going on there either. Um, Moving on down the line here to our ranked games, we've got a big one on Fox tomorrow at noon, Ohio State at Illinois. Um, I just knocked over my Duke bottle. Um, I don't know.
I'm going to go with a shocker. I'm going to go the Illini to keep their playoff hopes alive.
I,
Yes, they got absolutely dismantled by Indiana, but I think that was a wake up call for them because the last 2 weeks they have played a lot better than what they did in that game.
yeah, I don't think this is going to be absolute slaughtering like that game was, but No chance they win. I don't think against Ohio State's
I don't know,
defense.
man. Like Ohio State
Uh,
was just a little sloppy against Minnesota last week. So
they beat them 42-3. I mean, I don't know how
yeah, but like at
sloppy.
the beginning of the game, they were just like hum hauling around. Like
I think they'll be fine here. I just, I don't know. I don't think Illinois got much for their
I'm going
defense.
Illinois. I got Illinois.
I think Ohio State wins. That not a like I said, not a complete beatdown like that, but I think they win sort of comfortably. Um, I don't know why we have both of these games at noon, but I'll have to have one on the TV and one on the TV, my other TV. Alabama at Missouri.
I, dude, I was telling my parents about this game the other day. I said, this game scares me as an Alabama fan. I said, for three reasons. A, Alabama's been playing really, really good, and I feel like this is a trap game. B, it's an early kickoff. And C is an undefeated Missouri team that nobody is talking about, and it's at Missouri. Like, there's something about this game that it does not sit well with me. And I've got to start trusting my gut on this. I'm going to go Alabama. But there's just something about this Missouri team that, like, it's just quietly just sitting there for this moment.
Um, I hope it'll be a close game.
And
I hope it'll be a little bit different than last week.
Bo Pribula is a pretty daggone good quarterback because I watched him in the Kansas game and I was like, okay, he could actually make some throws.
Yeah. But with the way Alabama's playing these last couple weeks, I have to go Alabama.
Just put 74 in the backfield and let him be the running back the whole game.
I mean, if he lands on you, you're probably going to get carted away.
Like
He could just injure everyone.
imagine everybody was afraid of Derrick Henry. Like imagine him going
Yeah.
to NFL and like lining up as a receiver on the outside. Imagine what teams would do. They'd be like, no, 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 no.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get beat by the guy, but you're also not going to tackle him either. So,
1 second
um,
here. I gotta.
oh shoot, I forgot about my chicken. Hold on. I think it's got a few more minutes. Um, anyway, Pitt at Florida State. Um,
Give me
actually could be a good game. I don't know. It is in Tallahassee. I think Florida State. Um, they rebound after these last 2 weeks. This can be a good game though, but I do think Florida
I
State
do think
rebounds.
Florida State rebounds.
Yeah.
Pitt is one of those teams to where I don't know which Pitt's going to show up, and so that's the reason like it does scare me for Florida State fans because it's like if Pitt shows up and puts up like 20 in the first half, then you're going to have a dogfight. Or it could
Yeah.
be Pitt that shows up and throws four interceptions within the first quarter.
Yeah. I don't know. That quarterback they put in last week looks solid, so who knows? Washington State at Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss wins
Ole
pretty
Miss
easily.
handles this one easily.
Yeah.
Like Trinidad Chambliss probably has a 300 passing yard, maybe 70 rush yard type game. Like,
Could he end up being in? He might even be in the Heisman running at this
dude,
point.
he's definitely in the Heisman running at this point.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is the big game of the day, Indiana and Oregon. In
Dude, I want to, but I'm not. I'm not giving in to them because of what happened in the playoffs. They were like, and what happened last year at Ohio State. I'm going Oregon, but I hope Indiana wins this game.
okay, Oregon's the smart pick. I think history shows that would be. who you would go to in a matchup like this. But I want to go with the Hoosiers. I'm going to go Indiana. I'm going to.
I mean,
Um,
Mendoza's been looking. If Mendoza beats Oregon, he is the Heisman front runner.
well, let's not forget about this guy too, who should be back this week. It might still be up in the air, but
It's a game time decision, is what I've heard.
yeah. So the Red River Shootout. Yes, I'm calling it the shootout.
Oklahoma beats Texas even without John Mateer.
Even without John Mateer,
And
usually
I
I
think and
hate
I
Oklahoma.
think Arch Manning is benched if he doesn't show up for this game.
Usually I hate Oklahoma, but I don't hate this Oklahoma team. They're fun. They are fun, and I do like Brett Venables. So, um, yeah, I think they win rather easily, and they have a good defense this year too.
That's what I'm saying is their defense is stout.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm with you there. I think they win rather easily. Virginia Tech at Georgia Tech.
Give
Don't
me
sleep on the Hokies, but I think Georgia Tech defends home turf there. So,
After the way this year has gone, them firing their coach and everything, Georgia Tech's man, they're good, but they're sketchy good. Like it's either they're like leaning on the fence of possibly losing a game and having to come back at the last second, or they just get out to a rock and roll and start and they don't look back. I think Kyron Drones, for his sake, needs to have a game like this where it's nationally televised, a ranked matchup. He needs to have himself a game to showcase what he could do as a quarterback. Because I think Kyron Drones is one of those players that possibly fifth, sixth round NFL draft could be one of those quarterbacks you take a flyer on and can turn into a really good product. Um, so with that said, I'm gonna go with the Hokies with the upset.
okay, let's think about this. Okay. Who does Georgia Tech have next week?
Clemson.
No, they already beat
Oh,
Clemson.
that's right.
We need Georgia Tech to win this week
Because they
because
have Dookies.
they're at Duke next week. So let's hold off on the upset till next week. How does that sound?
I'm going Virginia Tech with the
Oh
upset.
man, I hope not. That would be just the thing, man, for them to lose at home and then turn around and come to Duke and then they play angry. And I bought a ticket for that game. I have no clue how I'm going to get down there. I really don't. I don't have a working car right now, so hitchhike, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure out a way.
Where there's a
Um,
will, there's a way.
exactly. I don't know who Will is, but there is a way. NC State at Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame wins
Notre
rather
Dame
easily.
handles that one pretty easily.
Yeah.
Dude, ever since that loss against Miami, them and Alabama have been on a heater. Could it be a rematch of 2012 to where Alabama absolutely collapsed their butt in the national championship game?
Iowa State at Colorado. I think this is another one. We'll see Iowa State rebound
I
this
think
week.
Iowa State rebounds. Colorado has too many question marks at quarterback right now.
Too many question marks, period. Arkansas at Tennessee.
This
Tennessee
is
off the
not
bye easily.
this is not even close. I've got to go with the Volunteers.
Yep.
The
Uh,
falling queers.
volunteers. You'll be crying volunteers here in a little bit. Florida at Texas A&M.
I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm going the Gators, man. They got some momentum. I'm going the Gators.
This is gonna be a fun game. Um,
This is exactly what Billy Napier needed. Is a win over Texas and then start to build the momentum for DJ Lagway and stuff going into the rest of the season.
I would like to see Florida win. Texas A&M can't afford a loss here though. Mid-year, I'm gonna have to go the Aggies. But I do want to see Florida win. But I'm going A&M. Uh, Kansas at Texas Tech.
I've got to go Texas Tech, dude. They just look, their defense is so
Yeah,
strong. Like, I don't see really anybody in the Big 12 really challenging them unless it's Cincinnati in the Big 12 championship game.
I think Kansas is going to cover the point spread there. I don't think it's going to be 14. I think they
No, I
lose
think
by
it'll be like a 10-point game.
10. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
10. But I'm going to have to go with the Red Raiders as well. Georgia at Auburn. As much
Ooh.
as I'd like to see Auburn actually win this game, I just don't think they have it
Yeah, I've got to
in
go to
them.
Bulldogs.
Don't think they have it within them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go Georgia as well. Now this one, I'm excited for this one. Michigan at USC. I like the Trojans. I like the Trojans. Michigan, they can be kind of shaky at times. So
I'm gonna go
on
with you.
offense.
I'm gonna go
So
with you with USC on this one simply for the fact that I have a feeling the jet lag is gonna get to Michigan.
I mean, not even that. I just think at home in a primetime game like this, I think they'll be ready. And I really think their defense is going to lock in. I I think it might be a lower scoring game. I can see it being like a
7.
23 to 10 or 14, something like that.
I could see it being like 20-14, 20-13, something.
Yeah, absolutely. South Carolina, LSU, night game in Baton Rouge. No luck for the Gamecocks this week. Give me the Tigers.
Yeah, I got to go with the Tigers on that one.
Yep. And then I believe that's our last. No, we got one more after this. BYU at Arizona. I'm going with the upset here. I'm
Oh,
going with Arizona.
ooh. I wanted to. I thought about it, but Bachmeyer has just been playing really good football lately.
Yeah, I like the upset though. And then our last ranked game this week, we've got Arizona State at Utah. This one's tough, and I'm actually surprised Utah's favored by 9.5 right now. I think that's a little high, but
I'm going with Arizona State, and I think they, I think they cover the spread.
no. Oh yeah, cover. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like you thought you were saying Utah for a second. Like no way,
No,
Utah
no,
covers the spread. No.
Utah doesn't cover the
Um,
spread. I say Arizona State covers the spread.
Utah really needs to win a game like this, but I think you know what? I'll go Utah. I'll go Utah.
I think Sam Levitt's going to take the game over. I think that he's risen up in big moments so far this year for Arizona State after losing to Mississippi State, and I think he continues to do so.
Okay. Well now we have to make our five bonus picks here. Now remember the rules are as
Yep.
long as it's within a 5 point spread, you can pick it unless you're going with the upset. Do you want to start us off? Because my first one, I'm going TCU obviously at Kansas State. Gonna go with my Horny Toads. Give me the Horny Toads. It's at a 2.5 spread, so I will take TCU all day. What's your first one?
That's what I'm looking up. Give me a second.
Okay.
Um.
And then I'm gonna go down the line here as you're thinking
Okay,
of yours.
I'm gonna go with the upset. I think they continue the momentum. and I'm gonna go UCLA over Michigan State.
Okay. Um, I'm my second one. App State at Georgia State. I'm gonna go Georgia State at home. Uh, to get a win over App State. And while you're looking up your second one, my third pick is gonna be I'm going Florida Atlantic at home over UAB.
Okay, I got my second one.
All right.
Um, a game of two 4-1 teams, but I think Maryland beats Nebraska in a close one.
Okay.
And then this game could be tossed up either way. I mean, they're both pretty bad. Um, but I'm gonna go Wake Forest over Oregon State.
I was looking at that. I went Oregon State last week and they lost a close one, so I'm avoiding that one this week. My fourth pick, I'm gonna go Iowa over Wisconsin.
Okay. For my fourth pick, I am gonna go with I'm gonna go with a stunner in the Mountain West.
You were looking at New Mexico, weren't you?
Nope, I am going
Oh,
with Air Force over UNLV.
okay. Um, because I was okay, I like that. I was really eyeing New Mexico over Boise. I really wanted to take the bait on that one. I think I'm gonna avoid that one. I'm gonna go San Jose State over Wyoming as my fifth.
For my fifth one, I'm looking here. A lot of good games on this weekend
Yes,
as
there
far
are.
as like close point spreads. For my fifth one, I'm gonna keep them with two losses on the year, and I'm gonna have Hawaii over Utah State going to 5-2.
Okay.
It's a point and a half spread on that game.
Solid start for that program this year too.
Yeah, especially with a freshman quarterback.
Yeah. And then our bonus pick, I kind of want to do Michigan USC, but I think we have to do Indiana Oregon for the bonus pick this week.
It's either that one or the Red River
Red
rivalry.
River. I say we do Indiana Oregon.
Okay.
I think
Um,
that's the big matchup this week. So I say we do that, and I will write that down.
okay, so between both schools, because this could be either of I feel like this is a good one to do total passing attempts between both quarterbacks because this could either become a shootout or this could be a defensive game to where you're running the ball a lot.
But you're saying total passing attempts.
Yes.
Okay. Between both.
So
That
basically you're saying the total passing attempts in the whole game.
um okay. I have my number in mind.
I have mine. All right, you ready? Three,
Three,
two,
two, one.
one,
79.
72.
Ooh. I went seven over yours. Okay.
72. I feel comfortable with 72.
I went 79. Okay, I like that. Interesting. Well, I gotta go get my chicken out of the oven here. It might be burnt at this point. I put it in probably at least 8 minutes before we started this video, so they're probably burning right now. Uh, but anyway, good luck this weekend and happy football to everyone out there watching.
See ya.
And we'll see you next week. Rip Sister Jean.
Rip Sister Jean.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya.